Hey, how's it going? I don't have a lot of daylight left. I'm on Ekkamai, Sukhumvit, Soi 63. Across the street is the Ekkamai estate, beautiful building. And over here is a very large health plan. You can see this Soi 63, it's almost 7 p.m. It's a crazy busy thoroughfare. But this health land, you'll find them all over Bangkok. They're fancy, legitimate massage centers. We'll take a quick walk up 63 towards Sukhumvit and back towards the BTS. Again, I'm gonna probably run out of daylight and I'll have to come down here and give Soi 63 its proper due in the daylight. This is an important area. Ekkamai is kind of the high society area of Bangkok, along with its neighboring BTS, Thong Lor. Very expensive areas and very popular with the expats, especially the Japanese and Korean business people. And the last thing I am is a nightclub expert, but I'm pretty sure this Sherbert is some kind of fancy nightclub. I've gone by in a taxi anyhow at 1 in the morning and there's still 100 people waiting to get in. Same with this place across the street from Sherbert, Miami. I think it might have changed names. I'm not sure. But again, all the beautiful people will be standing here at 11, 12 o'clock, just heading in. I think these places go into the late evening. Even though this is one of the richest parts of town, you'll find all kinds of affordable ramen and Korean food. Here's another nightclub over here. If you're into nightclubs, electronic music, all that kind of thing, Ekkamai and Thong Lor are gonna be your go-to spots. And I don't even see the name of the place, it's just in Thai. From what I'm told, some of these Thai nightclubs are really fun if you're into nightclubs. Just to get a handle where we are, this is Soi 63. Sukhumvit's up where you see like that large building. That's the main Sukhumvit and the BTS. BTS is 1 block up Sukhumvit, up from 63. All right, there was the name right in front of me. Jack Crotty, Chill Restro Bar. Now this is nice to have in any neighborhood, a Big C. I've got a Big C right next to me and on Newt, but a Big C grocery store, and that'll come with Sunrise Tacos and all the different fast food places and coffee shops. Little Big C grocery store, it's always handy in the neighborhood. A Big C is actually more like a Walmart. You can get all your groceries and fresh fruit. You can also get a TV or towels, anything you need in a Big C. Sunrise Tacos, pretty good Mexican chain, 4 or 5 that I know of in the Bangkok area. They're all over Thailand. They're not cheap. You're gonna pay 10 bucks for a decent meal, but it's better than Taco Bell. I guess this is actually called the Living Mall here on 63. It's looks like 3 stories above the Big C of different shops and eyeglass centers, that kind of thing. Looks like they also have a pro shop, golf clubs up on the 3rd floor. And once again, you're probably gonna have more Japanese restaurants and Thai restaurants. Right across the street from the Big C is the Czech Club. Not sure what that is, some kind of fancy nightclub. And we started this little walk on 63 back at Ekkamai 10. We're up to Ekkamai 6. Now here's the Cotton Club. I have been in here once or twice. It's more just a craft beer, kind of an upscale bar, decent food. But one of my favorite places we're coming up on is down the way on the left is the Ekkamai Beer House. Now I can't really read that. I think it says the Lennis building on Ekkamai. Just a smaller 8-story. You're gonna have a lot of condos towards the end of 63 and closer to Sukhumvit. A lot of the high rises. Here's the Omaz, looks like a fancy bedding store. The one thing about mattresses over here and all over Southeast Asia really is they're gonna be firm. If you're like most of us coming from the US and you're used to a nice pillow top mattress, you're not gonna have that over here. If you wanna go buy a pillow top mattress, you're gonna spend over, $1,500. I don't know. It's not gonna be 400 bucks at Costco, that's for sure. But what you can do is go to Big C or Lotus and get these memory foam pads. The only problem is, once again, unlike the US with a big 4-inch memory foam, they're 1-inch. And I threw that 1-inch down and it just still felt super firm. It felt like I was laying in my rack back in the Navy. So I went and got a second 1-inch and put them on top of each other, and that 2-inch felt just fine. And those things even cost, I think, about 60 or 70 bucks each. And here's the Spicy by Nature Indian restaurant and the Good Old Days barbershop. A lot of old school barbershops in Ekkamai. And we're coming up to Ekkamai Soi 4 on 63. Here's the Maru building at the corner of Ekkamai 2 and Soi 63. This would be a reasonable walk up to Sukhumvit and then to the BTS. You're not that far down. Now, on these super busy streets, this is what they do is they just kind of jump out in front of traffic with a flashlight, and it works about 80% of the time. The other 20%, you know, cars almost knock that guy out of the way. It's not a great system, but the security guard at least gives you a fighting chance to get out on the street. Now here's the Shell gas station. They don't have the board lit up, but surprisingly, I did the math not that long ago. It's in liters. I converted to gallons, and it was about $3.75 a gallon for just regular gas. So not too bad. I mean, maybe some people in Texas or something will say that's a lot of money, but I'm used to paying California gas prices. Now this is one of my favorite spots, not only in Ekkamai, but in all of Bangkok. This Ekkamai beer house, it's just a lot of fun. They have, I don't know how many on tap, at least 20 different things on tap with frozen coils around the taps. They have really good food, and on Wednesday, it used to be Monday and Wednesday, but it's now just Wednesday, they have a really good Thai band doing 70 covers, but not just Eagles and John Denver. They're doing all kinds of obscure things like, I don't know, America, or just different B-sides of albums. It's almost like they found a stack of albums and just memorized them. This place just opened right behind the beer house, Fat Boy. I might have to give that a try. There's also a couple of ramen places, and I think some Thai food tucked away back here. Some good dining options. This is a really good ramen spot. I've ate here a couple of times right next to the beer house. Then you have a 7-Eleven. We're getting real close, just 2 blocks to Sukhumvit. And across the way, I never go over here just because this area is just so busy with traffic. It's just easier for me to walk up the street and head right to the train. But there's a bunch of dining options, just like L-shaped centers over on this side. And because it got pitch black on me, I'm just walking down 63. But there are all kinds of side sois. This is maybe, I don't know if this is Soi 2, with small buildings, small 8-story buildings, just not even a block off of 63 that you need to come out and explore if Ekkamai is a place that you may want to live. Next to the 7-Eleven, there's 2 or 3 massage places and coffee shops. There's more massage across the way. Let's relax. And this is a French restaurant. It's the Le Paris in the Park Lane. But like you can see, I mean, it's 7 p.m., but it'll be this way at 10 p.m. This is a busy thoroughfare, and unfortunately, there's not a lot of those over bridges to jump to the other side of the road, so you just gotta run across in between traffic. And here's Stroker Tattoo, and almost attached to the Rhythm Building is the Bourbon Street restaurant, an American-owned place, and the guy is famous for his down home, down south crawfish and gumbo type cooking. They also do a pretty fancy spread on Thanksgiving. And across the street from Bourbon Street is the Noble Reveal. Nice building. Again, very convenient. You can see the BTS right there. And here's that mall I was talking about. I guess it's called Earth Ekkamai. There's a Tops food in there. Nothing huge, nothing fancy, but it's convenient. And that Tops is really nice, especially if you live in one of these buildings closer to Sukhumvit. You're a little closer to the Tops than the Big C down the way. Here's a Korean barbecue chicken place. And almost on the corner of 63 and Sukhumvit is the Civic Hotel and Residence. And it also has a Korean barbecue restaurant attached. And right across the street, this is the end of 63. This is Sukhumvit. That's the Ekkamai bus station. And that's the bus. I don't know where it's going, but that's the size bus you'll take to Pattaya for less than $3. And it seems to take off every 15 minutes. The only problem is if you show up on a Friday afternoon at 2 in the afternoon, it's going to Sriracha. You'll have to wait 2 or 3 buses, so you might have to wait 30 or 40 minutes to to get on a bus, but definitely take that large size bus compared to the guys that are going to try to hustle you into the Toyota minivans. That's not a pleasant ride with 12 people with holding your suitcase. Hey, so thanks for watching. That's a quick peek at Soi 63. We're back on busy Sukhumvit, and once you exit 63, that's it. That's the stairs up to the BTS. If you like these looks around Bangkok and other spots in Southeast Asia, consider subscribing. Maybe a thumbs up helps me a lot. Thank you so much.